Good morning from over yonder apiary. And all you bee lovers out there who follow me, I really appreciate that. One of these days I'll start a blog and you guys can follow me on there, maybe do some YouTube videos. But in the meantime, it's my Facebook friends. So, Carrie's hive here. Carrie, it looks wonderful. The snow is up around the hive a little bit, great for insulation. The sun has already melted some of the snow on the front of this hive, so the entrance is open. And they're not flying in and out yet, but good ventilation, so we're good to go here. We'll move on to the next one. This one had snow covering all of the front. So I opened it up and with just a little stick without disturbing them much, just stuck it through the hole here. Don't make a lot of noise. You don't want to hit the hive too much. If you disturb them and they get a little excited and they eat more honey, you do that too many times and they'll eat through their honey faster than you want them to, and they could starve. So you really try not to mess with the hive too awful much. Just make sure that little opening is completely open. I have popsicle sticks up in here that are underneath the inner cover, and that allows for just a little bit of ventilation that they need, because they have this hive in the middle of that cluster at about 90 degrees, and that will form a lot of condensation, and if that drips down on them, they will freeze to death at night. We don't want that. So this opening is good. I moved all the snow here, put the brick up. This is a mouse guard right here. We don't want any mice moving in, and the brick is just there to help with that. Remove the snow from this one. You can see a few dead bees that they have brought out already this morning. Looks good. The snow on top's good for insulation. We're just going to leave that be. I didn't install an insulation inner cover. Usually here in Virginia we don't need that. It doesn't get cold enough like Michigan and in New England or Canada. But if I have a problem with them dying this year, then we'll try that next year. But so far so good. There you go. Entrance is open. I need to redo this bottom board this year. Our woodware will last a really long time if you care for it properly, so I need to take that out, let it dry out real good, and prime it and repaint it, and it should last my lifetime. This stuff's expensive, but it'll last my lifetime if I take care of it. I have the popsicle sticks, which you can't see under there, good for ventilation. You see the tape around some of these. That's because as the wood gets older, it warps a little bit or cracks a little bit. Some boxes don't fit together when you buy them from different companies, or different people make them as well as you want them to. And there were some cracks, and I didn't have to tape those up because more than likely the bees filled them in on the inside with propolis, and they insulated the inside of their hive or protected it as much as they could. But I just did it because I didn't want any wind blowing through there this winter and freezing them. So I just did it as precautionary, but probably not necessary. Oh, and I put sugar cakes in there, and I added this shim right here. And I added that late, just a few weeks ago, and that didn't give them time to seal this crease here, so that's why I put tape around that one. So it looks good. Sun's coming up. Beautiful day over here and over yonder apiary. I'll leave them alone and check them again in the morning. You guys have a great day.